Alright, this is Sprint 5. So we have freeze time plugged into our little time manager. It uses get time in seconds, and we'll demonstrate that it works as intended when we run the actual project. Down in the scenes, we now have scene change commands. We have a base, which doesn't really do much. We have a null, which doesn't do much. And then we have a change command, which just holds a scene and then calls the scene change on the scene manager. As for the scene manager, it has these two base commands, change command and null command, and then a pointer to determine which of them is the current command. This is only so that I don't have to keep using new commands and then deleting them and so on and so forth. And it does require an extra little pointer. I can't just swap between them. I need like a base pointer so that I can call the base functions through that. So for example, if we look at set next scene, we make sure that our held scene is not the same as the one that's being passed in. Then we set the current command to be the change command, so that on the next frame, we go to change scene, we delete this current scene, set in the new one, and initialize that, and then we go back to the null command. And every time if it's null, it just does nothing. But when the user calls to change the scene, it'll be a change command, so it will change the scene. Moving on to the user code side of things, we have quite a bit more. I've added a player manager. This is just so that we have a central source for other objects to get information about the player. We have a bot manager now, which will spawn a certain number of bots. And then down the line, it also spawn in new ones if we need them. We have a factory and a pool for them as well, and they also use the same bullet factory. We have a test scene here, which we will now demonstrate. As for bugs, we still have this camera bug. I've tried to make the bots... it's a work in progress, we'll just say that. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're not the smartest, but they're doing something. They're firing bullets. They were supposed to be constantly looking at the player, but that doesn't really work out. So while I refresh myself on Matrix Math, this is what I have so far. And down the line, hopefully all this will start to come together.